Florida Governor Rick Scott went to Washington, D.C. today to try to convince the federal government not to cut a program critical to his proposed budget for Florida. The low-income pool helps hospitals pay for uninsured patients and makes up a huge piece of the House's budget proposal.
Channel 9's Justin Gray caught up with the governor. And Justin, you talked to him right after he met with the head of Health and Human Services.
Yeah, Florida Governor Rick Scott telling me that he believes the White House is trying to force the state of Florida to expand Medicaid through Obamacare by canceling this program. Now, the expected loss of that $2 billion in federal funding really has forced the legislature into a standoff in the state and to a budget crisis.
The federal government shouldn't be trying to coerce us to expand Obamacare.
That's the message Florida Governor Rick Scott traveled here to Washington to give to Health and Human Services Secretary Sylvia Burwell face-to-face. He's already filed a lawsuit against the federal government. The concern is about a program called the Low-Income Pool. It's $2 billion in federal money that pays for health care when the uninsured show up at hospitals and need treatment in Florida. Only a handful of states get the funding, and the federal government told Florida last year it was ending. HHS officials tell me the state was given a one-year extension, but the money runs out in June.
Low-income families depend on this program. This program shouldn't be going away.
But there are $2.8 billion in Obamacare Medicaid expansion money available to Florida that would provide health care for many low-income residents. The state Senate and House are deadlocked on whether to take it. An HHS spokesman told me, quote, the decision to expand Medicaid or not is a state decision.
So isn't that money, though, there for the taking if you just take it?
Well, let's remember, there's nothing free out of government.
In a statement, Florida Senator Bill Nelson said Governor Scott was, quote, showing a callous disregard for the needs of many of his fellow Floridians.
And just a few moments ago, HHS officials contacted me, told me that Secretary Burwell told the governor in that meeting that this program would not continue. That means the clock is really ticking for Florida to deal with this budget gap. Governor Scott telling me he's looking to pass something in a special session called a basic budget that would only fund essential services to keep the doors of state government open. Reporting live in Washington, Justin Gray, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.